Hello there.
But what does this have to do with Shulk?
how's everyone doing today? I hope you're all having a great weekend so far. Mine, well, real life has been very much like the game today. It's been chucking it down with rain all day. Thankfully, I've not had to go anywhere, so I've been nice and dry inside. It's been great. There's something quite relaxing about it raining when you don't have to go anywhere. Right, anyway, today, Melia's journey to reclaim her homeland continues. So, I've been a bit of a busy boy between streams. I've done a bunch of quests, got myself up to level 70, and got a ton of new gear for everyone. So, everyone's looking a bit less basic now. They've actually got some gems and stuff on them. Been at work. Oof. Yeah, you're actually back earlier than I'd expect you to be. Like, usually when you're working, you don't get here until I've been going for like an hour or something. Right. Ah, nice.
What is happening over there?
Miss Melly, look ahead!
The fog.
Huh? Fogbeasts?
Here they come!
No time for deliberations. Let's go, Shulk.
Got it!
Oh man, I love this battle theme so much! The piano makes my ears want to nut. Alright, let's focus on this one on the left first. It's definitely up there with my favourite battle themes in the series. It's so good! Like, that piano is just like,
And not come back!
Shulk. The Fogbeasts were meant to be confined within Alchemoth.
I don't think that's where those ones came from.
What do you mean?
The rift made normal monsters transform into Fogbeasts.
Oh no, Grandel!
Ah!
What is matter?
The Armus could turn into Fogbeasts.
Meh, no one to picture that. Must hurry to rescue.
oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Things aren't looking good, are they? Alright, back to Grandel then.
Your instinct was right, Melia.
Yes. Although, the rift's influence is spreading far too quickly. Radson, are you fine?
Miss Melia, these armors, it was so sudden.
You can explain later. Let us do the fighting here. You should seek refuge.
Right you are.
those armors.
Yeah.
Bad army. Go to bed without din-dins. Kino, show off crunching skills.
So last stream, I mentioned that the intro cutscene, when you see that Telethia flying over the shoulder, reminded me of Xenoblade X. It's not the only thing that reminds me of X. The Tainted from, the Fogbeasts remind me a lot of the Tainted from X. They have very similar visuals and work in a very similar way. Alright, let's get a Union Strike going here. Let's go for the red one this time.
Thank you for that.
Was everyone all right?
Yeah. No major injuries to speak of. All thanks to you, of course.
Kino accepts a year's supply of sweet wasabi as reward. Real Heropon never asks compensation. Where it say that?
Shulk, was it the rift's expanding influence that's responsible for our Armu's transformation?
Looks like it. We saw it happen before, too. Regular monsters turned into Fogbeasts, just like that.
That suggests more Fogbeasts will appear if the rift continues to spread its vileness. Consider, with the size it was before, the rift's effect was limited to the area within the capital. But now it's getting wider.
One moment. In that case, if the rift keeps growing larger...
All monsters everywhere could be changed by the fog.
we must find a way to fight back.
We'll need those research notes for that. Let's head for the lab.
Right.
I nearly forgot to unmute myself there. Radzum just wants to take a nap. Well, I don't blame him. Being involved in Future Connected is very tiring. Right. There are a bunch of quiet moments around here. I'm going to go check them all, see if I can view them now. As I've said, since Future Connected is relatively short and light on content, I do want to try and do all of these quiet moments if I can. Because I reckon I've got more than enough time to squeeze them in. I mean, I did it last week, so I'm starting to make a trend of it. Okay, can't. Oops, excuse me. I appear to have gas of some variety. Okay, one thing I will say that I don't like about the shoulder is the landmarks around Grandel. You've got this huge open field, probably the biggest part of the shoulder, and the only two landmarks on it are right next to each other. It's kind of really dumb, and I don't like it. It just makes doing side quests a bit more of a pain than it needs to be. And I think this is an issue some areas in the base game struggle with as well. Like, landmarks are definitely way too spaced apart, like Alchemoth being a prime example. But because this entire game is basically based around the shoulder, the issue's just a bit worse here. Alright, I can do this one. Let's get Shulk into the party.
Shulk, looky look! Plenty of trees growing.
Looks like this area isn't very heavily cultivated. That might be why nature runs so rampant.
Big step for Nopon! Kino make this into Frontier Village Mark II.
Frontier Village, huh? I was amazed first time I saw it. All the pollen factories, built into that giant tree.
Nopon never use metal if can be helped. Except for Sisterpon, who like use hum-hum shields very much.
Oh, right. It's true, though. Ricky never did use a metal weapon. It looked more like a fruit of some kind.
Kino here, this is actually gumberry that store ether within. Kino just make it suck in ether, and then it shoot out contents like real rifle.
Is that right? I'm not sure I've ever seen a berry that big before.
Indeedy. Kino never see one lying around before, that for sure.
The plants that bear them must be very rare. I knew biters, but I didn't know you had curiosities like these.
Well, biter's still more popular. Little Pun Kino also wants to use biter, but no beef on wings, so could not carry properly. But then, when Kino gets in big sulk, Dadapon go and pick gumberry from somewhere.
Ricky did. So he can be a model father. I'm impressed.
Yes, Dadapon is true hero pon. This weapon only used now by Nopon 2 Wimpy to hold biter, but Dadapon was first one to discover. Everyone jumped for happy when introduced.
Ricky is a man of many talents, huh? A true hero pon indeed.
Dadapon say he gets idea for making into weapon from Homrom gun.
Inspired by a Hom's gun. Ah, Charla's ether rifle then. Though if he was going to make weapons, I would have been happy to help him out.
How about if Shulk give Kino pointers? Kino's still not always hit target.
Pointers, eh? From what I saw, though, it seemed like you knew your stuff.
Kino also thinks so, but still sometimes miss.
Right. Then maybe you'd best learn how to properly handle the weapon.
Properly how?
Am I right to assume you've never really had proper training?
How's Shulk knowing of that? Kino's state of shock.
I reckon the weapon's more beat up than it should be. You don't want that. More prone to malfunctions.
What Kino should do?
It's important to be as careful as possible. Handle it too roughly, and you could end up warping the grip. If the aim is a little off, it could potentially be because of that.
How Shulk knows such things? Kino never figure out in a million years.
I've always liked tinkering with weapons. Even made my friend Ryan's weapon, in fact. That'll be why. If you need a weapon maintained, I'm your guy.
Shulk really second most awesome after Dadapon. Tell Kino more.
All right. But for now, let's reinforce this to help with your aim. In return, could you perhaps share some more stories?
Kino liked that deal.
I swear, every quiet moment is just dedicated to making Ricky even better. What you're getting from this is that Shulk is a nerd. Are you only just now realizing that? If you're only just now realizing that, then, well, maybe you're not enough of a nerd. Maybe you should be paying attention more. Alright, what about this one over here? Also, yeah, Blunter, I miss my big robots. I also miss the faster run speed in Xenoblade 3. Everyone feels really slow here. Okay, can't do that one. Right, there's two more around the back of Grandel. As you know, I know one of them is up within Grandel itself, and I know for a fact I can't do that one yet because I checked it while I was doing side quests between streams. But the one around the back, I'm not sure about. Yeah, like, some of these pens could easily have been landmarks, like, would have made things so much better. Oh well. At the end of the day, this is a free addition to a remaster I would have bought otherwise, so I can't moan too much. I think it's important that I keep that in mind whenever I have any complaints. And maybe landmarks being too far spaced apart like this is why this area got cut. Maybe during playtesting, they were just like, you know what, this is too much of a pain, and maybe it was too tricky for them to change when they were porting it. Who knows? Okay, can't do that one. Right, there is one that I know I can do over this way, yeah, because I found it while I was doing side quests. Yeah, that's true. Like, honestly, this is a really good remaster. All of the changes to the base game are good changes. There isn't a change that I dislike. The only changes that I dislike are within Future Connected itself, which is its own separate thing. So it's... While I still dislike those changes, they're not as big of an issue as they would be. Right, I need Nene in the party. Here we go.
Brother Sister Pon. Hope they're not giving Mama Pon too much trouble buckets.
Nene, there you are.
Something the matter?
Kino's been looking for you. Something about stubbing his toe?
Little Pon never change. Nene will rub back later and go, there, there.
You're a good sister, Nene. Or maybe more like a mum. By the way, what were you doing out here, Nene?
Nene been reminiscing about Frontier Village, tiny bit.
I see. So, that's where you were living before?
Yep, in past, Nene always adventure into Magna Forest with Brother Sister Pon and climb trees every day.
I assume you were the responsible one then?
That silly question. Nopon boys all good for nothing lazy bones. It all too much for Mama Pon to handle, so Nene have to help take care of Brother Sister Pon and Dada Pon all full up.
I wonder what Ricky would have to say to that.
Dada Pon, after he'd chosen for Village Hero Pon and set off on great adventure with Mr. Shulk, house become total pigsty, hungry little Pon underfoot everywhere.
Wow, I had no idea. Wait, was this after Ricky joined us? So that must mean...
Yep, before Nene become friends with Mr. Shulk and friends here. We actually met 1 year ago, back in Frontier Village. Dada Pon, stomach rumbly rumbly. Dada Pon, need food. Dada Pon, give grub.
You're kidding? I'm sorry, I feel kind of bad about this now. Though, in my defense, you've really grown. It's almost like you're a whole different Nopon.
In Nopon biology, aged between 10 and 15 often experience growth spurt. That why, when compare Nene now and Nene 1 year ago, it not too surprising if not realize they the same person.
It's still quite a surprise. I never knew that a Nopon could grow that much in a single year.
Now Mr. Shulk know can rely on post-growth spurt Nene more than ever.
We can always count on Nopon. Us Homs could learn a lot from you.
But Nene have these moments lately when get teeny bit lonely. Poor Hum-Hum. Mr. Shulk, such chowhound.
I don't think that was me.
Nene prepares some grub, too sweet. Now, Mr. Shulk, go call Kino and Miss Melia and tell to wash up.
Really, that's... We thought she was so grown up for always taking care of Kino. But really, she's just a kid. No wonder she's lonely.
Mr. Shulk, something happened? Tell me too rumbly to move, or what?
Wait, I've got it.
Mama?
I'll round up all the others. Then after, we can all chip in with a meal. It'll be more fun that way.
Mr. Shulk would not say no.
Oh my god, all of these quiet moments are so wholesome. So interestingly, that scene it flashed back to with all the baby Nopon, there is actually one pink Nopon amongst all of the yellow Nopon. And I'm pretty sure it was that way in the original as well. Now, I'm not saying Nene was planned 10 years before this, but I think it's pretty neat that they noticed that one of them stood out more from the others and grew that one into an actual character. So, I found out, literally a couple of days ago, that this area here, this exact area I'm walking up to now, is a lot more important than you'd think. In the flashback, where Arglus first finds the Monado and is possessed by Zanza, you see this location. This is where he found the Monado. After all this time, we finally get to go there. And I think that's pretty cool. And I did not know that those two places were the same place until some guy on Reddit, I think it was Reddit, it was either Reddit or a YouTube comment, mentioned it. Okay, right. Okay, I know that that quiet moment is very late game, so I don't think I'll be able to do that one now, but I can probably head for this one and get this Pond Spectre on the way, and then I'm close to the lab anyway. So that sounds like a plan. Oh! So this particular landmark is called Abasi's Dorsum. That is a reference to one of the super bosses. There is a level 120 dragon on Valak Mountain called Avalanche Abasi. I would show you the fight, but no, it's horrible. And you need a ton of really rare gems that I don't want to grind for. Qualified, certified, bold, and center justified. Pond Spectre Pfeiffer is name, surveying new lands is game. Surveying? Pfft, Pfeiffer take care of that ages ago. Now Pfeiffer is busy with detailed breakdown of local ecosystem. Meh? Should be prioritizing actual work, but Pfeiffer will be done soon. Only 52 species more to document. How about, if friends can solve brain teasers of Pfeiffer, Pfeiffer will finish up research and resume duties. Riddles are like game and hobby rolled into one complex analogy. Life too short not to play metagame. Listen well, Pfeiffer need thing as follow. I drift, I dig, I not so big. I sink, I rise, but where my eyes. Collect an item that drifts and digs, but has no eyes. I don't know what that could be. Imagine bothering with super bosses in RPGs. See, if I like the battle system enough, and it's not too grindy to get everything I'd need to get to fight them, I don't mind doing them. But with Xenoblade 1, crafting a lot of gems takes a lot of time, and I don't really engage with the deeper mechanics of its battle system all that much. So, what is this item that it wants me to find? Oh, apparently I already have it. A Sky Mole. I love when that happens. Oh, you brought Sky Mole to Pfeiffer. Such darling little claw paws. Yes, indeed. Sky Mole is going to make excellent research specimen. Now then, here is final riddle of Pfeiffer. What monster have colour of harmless plant, but is highly ferocious? Find such creature and defeat. Pfeiffer will be watching closely from right here. So make sure friends really defeat creature, because Pfeiffer can smell liar from mile away. Off friends go, then Pfeiffer will be observing. So where is this creature? Ah, there's some of them down here. See, I quite enjoy making builds. I enjoy thinking about what will work well together and experimenting and trying different things. But I can also understand not wanting to bother with that. Right. Green Ferris. That seems to fit the bill. Well, it's dead, so hopefully that was the right enemy. Yeah, see, my brain is RPG wired. My first two video games that I properly got into were RPGs. Admittedly, they were only Pokemon, but they're still RPGs. Whereas my reflexes are not cut out for most platformers. Right, let's go back to Pfeiffer then. See, I sucked at platformers as a kid, and as a kid I also didn't like losing, so they never held my attention. Pfeiffer watched Spectre's... What? What word is that? Pfeiffer watched spectacular takedown of Green Ferris. Pfeiffer was standing right here, but was with friends in spirit. Also gained tremendous insight into ecology of Ferris. Scientific breakthrough or two is sure to be on horizon. But as promised, Pfeiffer will return to duties now. But wait single nanosecond, this not time for dally-dillies. Pfeiffer had pressing question for Chief 1-1. Before Pfeiffer get here, Archaeology Center raided by unknown assailants. It seemed that some kind of memo went missing, and Pfeiffer had strong sneaking suspicion of culprit identity. Pfeiffer found Chief not far from scene of crime, looking with extremely shifty eye. Awfully suspicious of friends, asked Pfeiffer. It not matter that Chief is Chief. Criminals must not get serving of comeuppance. We'll get to bottom of this, Pfeiffer swear. See, you say that, Ben. But I don't think I can get past Chemical Planet in Sonic 2 now. Meh? Where I can find other pond spectres? Pfeiffer make precisely one educated guess. Friends should try looking there. Right. Let's go get this quiet moment then. God, there's something about reading quest dialogue that just makes my mouth drier than talking normally, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm a talented voice actor who puts everything into talking out loud in his normal voice. See, I don't know about that route, so I would probably end up doing the stair bit every time, and I hate the stair bit.
None here either. Why nowhere has sweet wasabi, ma? Kina always rants so frequent about sweet wasabi. Now head of Nene feel like full of sweet wasabi. Mama, Kino desperate. Kino. Oh, Nene have good brainwave. Huh? Kino, beloved sweet wasabi of Kino. Kino should imaginate it. Imaginate? Exact. Love a Kino for sweet wasabi be put to test by how well can imaginate inside noggin. If start imaginate, Kino just get double of hungry. It's not problemo. If imaginate hard will be like having sweet wasabi right in front of eyes. From there, Nene have good plan of action. Trust insist upon. Mama? Okay then, Kino will trust. All right, talk Nene through it. What is shape of sweet wasabi? Sweet wasabi is small, thin long, and also bit lumpy. And what is color? Plantsy, but to eyes of Kino, it also look twinkly sparkly. Mimi, that the stuff? And then, what smell it smell of? Just from remember, Kino drool little bit. Nene also drooling, if be honest. It almost like Kino tastes sweet wasabi, just like it here, even though not here. Okay, next. Time to eat imaginated sweet wasabi. But, if just eat, atmosphere not quite right. Kino play hero pod. And Nene be trusty psychic. who gathers sweet wasabi as tribute for Hirapon. Nene will give Kino sweet wasabi so Kino can eat and enjoy. Kino get it? Meme? Noble Kino, behold, is sweet wasabi that Nene picked. Please to eat and be hearty. Mama! This most delicious experience of eating life. Brave Kino, this unworthy psychic traveled all across Bionis. Even had to play tag with Rockport one time. Sister Pon, that's amazing! Nene overcome many a scuffle scratch to obtain this sweet wasabi. Please to save a mouthfeel. Kino will. Kino eats every last bit, including steps. How is flavor? Hirapon Kino? This. Meme? Kino needs a few more bites. This! Meme? This just... no can have any flavor. Meme! Kino! Lack of imaginating his fault. Could say what Nene want. No flavor is no flavor. Oh, brother Pon. But, Kino catch whiff. Smell of tasty morsel. Must be delicious snacklings nearby, Kino, but... Meh? Kino thinks so too? Nene just thought hunger was catching. Mama, Sister Pon is good snuffer. All right, we go in search of tasty crumbles. Let's go. Meh.
I like to think I'm an expert in food. And from experience, when you're hungry, imagining your favourite food is not the way to go to alleviate said hunger. Tends to make it worse. Isn't Imaginate a Skylanders game? Yes, it is. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. And yeah, they did get their money's worth out of this song, but they get their money's worth out of every Nopon song. Yeah, when you showed me that Sonic Free Riders track, Ben, it took me aback. I did not expect that. There was something else I was going to say, but to be completely honest with you guys, actually, that was it. They mentioned Rotbart in that quiet moment, and I love that Monolith have become aware of how iconic Territorial Rotbart and Immovable Gonzalez are within the community, and they now just bring them up whenever they can. I think that's pretty funny. They know they've inflicted trauma upon their fan base.
Villain! What do you want?
You stand in the way of a new age dawning.
Sis, I'm scared. It's all right. I'll protect you. And I'll work, I swear.
Behold, the widening rift in the sky. It's proof definite the world abhors you.
Spare me your ravings.
Oh, Lady Melia, the hope of our race.
Gael'gar, what is this treachery?
As you can see, I am sweeping away some pebbles. Their research is blasphemy against the commingled blood.
Don't you comprehend the import of what you're interrupting? The very future of our race hinges on their work.
You think this is the future?
This reactionary struggle to revive what is long buried. The future of the High Entia is us. We are what the race ought to become. We are the true face of the High Entia.
If not for our ancestors, we would never even have drawn breath.
Ancestors? I recognize them not. You, Lady Melia, are our progenitor. You were our beginning, and you will be our future.
Senseless drivel. If you would interfere with this research for the sake of spouting your nonsense, you do not deserve my mercy.
Melia.
Why won't you understand? Why won't you accept that we are the ones destined to lead?
You will not so easily refute our history.
So be it. I reject you. I will take the mantle and become father of our kin.
Listen to this battle theme that's playing. How fucking dare he steal Egil and Banner's battle theme? He does not deserve it. Alright. I completely forgot that he was this soon. I thought there was going to be a little bit longer until this fight. Right, let's give him a good ass kicking.
My aim is pure. I am undaunted. The likes of you will never thwart me.
Alright, he's nearly down. Let's finish him off with the Union Strike.
Suck on this!
It is blasphemy indeed, Blunter.
I know I am not wrong. I'm not.
I will spare you. Just be gone from my sight.
No! The lab! Melia!
Miss Melia! No! Idiots!
The crown is mine now.
Talon! Vixis, help!
Better safe than sorry. The pure blood meets its end today.
Are you okay, Talon?
Telethia, here! Damn!
Miss Melia!
She's okay. She's all right.
I'm sorry. I couldn't save the future.
Melia!
Miss Melia!
Kino, you did it! Applause.
Where?
We're in Radsom's house. The lab went up in flames, so we carried you here.
The lab. I'm sorry, Talon. I failed you.
Miss Melia? You damn fool! What possessed you to do that? What happened to safeguarding the future of the High Entia? And bringing our brethren back home, were those just words to you? You should think long and hard about what the death of a leader would mean for us.
Come on, big sis. That's enough.
Don't defend her. This idiot child.
I had to.
What?
To protect it at all cost. The research.
How can you be so fixated on that?
Our salvation lies therein. I believe it now.
Melia!
And yet, ultimately it was for naught. I caused trouble for everyone. And I couldn't even save the documents.
Poor Miss Melly.
That's not true. If you and your friends hadn't come when you did, there might not have been anything left of the research to continue with. And also, here,
What's this?
it's the book you carried out of the fire. Ring any bells?
This tome. We found it in the tomb.
Yeah, the book that started my research. If we have this, me and Tyrea can carry on with our work. Sis, are you with me?
Yes, right. We can study the problem until we make some headway.
Miss Melia? Thank you.
Likewise.
Teelan. Tyrea.
You've only just woken up. Come on, we'll let you rest.
Yes. Thank you.
What that for? You know, use Tranquil Snooze for sweet dreams. That seemed extremely
This might just be what we need to defeat the Fog King.
Yeah.
Feeling better?
Yes. Much better now.
What a relief.
Miss Melly, good as new. Kino saved day again. Less braggy, please.
Friends, I'm sorry I worried you. And I abused your hospitality. Please forgive me.
No. You saved this place and we owe you. Big time. This was the least I could do.
I will not stop now. I swear to do what I can for the good of Grandel.
I appreciate it. Just don't go running yourself ragged for us.
I promise. We seem to be missing Tyrea.
Oh, if you're looking for her, she figured the Fogbeasts might strike again, so she went out on patrol.
The likes of us aren't exactly trained for battle, so really, any help is welcome.
You're right. I feel sorry for any beasts that wander into Tyrea's path. By the way, did I hear you mention something about defeating the Fog King?
All thanks to our friend's research.
Is that so?
Quite.
A sterling achievement, Teelan.
Just an accident.
Still, even so, your devotion to your mother may well have saved our future. All right. What do we have to do? How do we defeat the Fog King?
We found ether attacks effective against Fogbeasts, but not against the Fog King. That's because the ether's concentration was too low.
Concentration?
Concentration? Pipe down when adults talking, dum-dum. But Kino's so bored.
The whole thing got me wondering, why did Fogbeasts appear when the rift got wider? I think the intensity of the rift's rays exceeded the density of the Telethia's ether field.
None of that makes any sense to me. How is the density connected to the Fog King?
If we could put up an ether field denser than the Telethia's, the Fog King will become vulnerable.
How does one put up an ether field? Secondly, where does one obtain such highly concentrated ether?
For the field, I think this guy will do the job, with a little tinkering.
In that case, it's just a matter of gathering up enough high-purity ether crystals, except...
Except what?
Those kinds of ether crystals are extremely rare. I'm not sure where I'd even start looking. There might be none at all around here.
Oh, cheer up, all of you. It is not a foregone conclusion. And in any scenario, if we cannot defeat the Fog King without them, we will have to keep looking until we find them.
True enough.
Good. Then let us start by asking around.
Hey!
I completely forgot about Kino completely killing the moment and getting smacked by Nene like that. That was amazing. And yes, that was a bowling pin sound effect, Ben. So, Gael'gar, we need to talk about him, because that's it. That is the last time Gael'gar appears in the main story. That's all he does. You might have figured it out by now, but I don't like Gael'gar. I'm sorry, I think he's a really shit villain, and I quite frankly think he's a waste of screen time. The only thing he has going for him, and I wouldn't even describe it as have going for him because it's a bad thing, is that he's racist. And I'm sorry, but unless the story is actively about racism and how it affects people, I don't find racist to be that interesting of a villain. And he's not even the first time Xenoblade has done a racist as a villain. Like, 50% of the side quest villains in X were racists, but it actually fit there because the whole story is about coming together with all these different alien races, and obviously the Earth was destroyed by aliens, so there's going to be conflict there. And the best part about them was, they were around for a side quest, and then once they'd done their thing, you killed them off, and you got rid of them. The base game has Yumea, and Yumea's not the greatest villain herself, but she's a hell of a lot more interesting than Gael'gar, because 1, she has that personal connection with Melia, 2, she has the whole hypocrisy angle with Tyrea, and 3, her racism actually does somewhat tie into the main plot, because the entire reason she's racist is because she's part of a cult that worships Zanza, and so of course they're not going to want the Telethia to be diluted. Gael'gar is just racist because he simps for Melia and has decided that purebloods are bad because of that. I don't really get what they were going for with him, and he just ends very anticlimactically. He does have an ending. They do finish his story off. They don't leave it on a loose end. But they finish him off in a side quest. And that is it. He amounts to nothing. I don't know why he was here. He distracts from the main conflict. He distracts from Melia's arc. He's a waste of time. He's my least favourite character in the Xeno series. I hate him. And he steals Egil's battle theme. Like, come on. Egil is a fantastic villain. Don't take his battle theme and give it to fucking Gael'gar. And yeah, the only thing going for him is that he stole Bridget's eyes. Yeah, ugh, it's Gael'gar. You know what? The rest of the game is going to pretend he doesn't exist, so I'm gonna follow that trend and never mention him again.
What's up?
A high ether crystal, eh? Well, it's the first I've heard of it. But now that I think about it, I might actually have a rough idea about where to find one. I hope it's what you're looking for. Blast. You know what? I can't recall. It was a long time ago, so my memory's a little hazy. Sorry, your best bet might be asking a fellow squadsman of mine. He's on the ramparts and bound to know more. Okay, there should be... Yeah, let's fast travel. Let's get that Pond Spectre while I'm there. Yeah, let me through. Thank you. I wonder if I can do that quiet moment by where the lab used to be now. You know what? Yeah, they are both very similar in that regard. They're both disappointing villains.
Can I help you?
A high ether crystal. Ah, I think I know what you're getting at here. I'm not entirely sure on the location, but I do know there's supposed to be a very rare ether deposit near here. An old lady called Sarja told me about it. You might be better off talking to her for more details. I got interested myself and even tried searching around Nerthis Necropolis, but couldn't find a thing. From what Sarja told me, there's a good chance it's inside of a cave, so that's why I thought it was a place to start, alas. If it really is in a cave and it's not there, then I'm stumped. Still, that doesn't mean much. There'll be other places to check. I can't say for certain, of course, but I do think that we're talking about the same thing here. I expect you'll find Sarja at Hero's Rest down at the south end of Grandel. She's a kind old bird, always worrying about our welfare and that. Anyhow, better get back to my shift. Hope I was able to help a little. I completely forgot that these giant treasure chests were a thing. I honestly just didn't realise. I assumed that, like the base game, Future Connected only had treasure chests dropping from enemies, but no, I guess there are a few scattered around. Right, where's this Pond Spectre at then? Up this way by the looks of it. Although saying that, I'm not sure how I get up there. Ah, right. Here's our first wild, non-scripted Fogbeast fight. So these guys are a bit of a pain. So, it's going to do this big roar effect. Fogbeast surges. Fogbeasts are more powerful than their regular monster equivalents. In addition to that, they also spread a riot surge in a set radius around themselves, drawing in nearby monsters. Enemies who come under the effects of surge will be aggressive towards Shulk and the party. Additionally, these enemies will be affected by the riot aura, increasing their level based on the strength of the Fogbeast. So essentially what it does is it will aggro every single enemy around itself and increase their level to match its own. They are very powerful and very dangerous. The action replay moonjump code. Oh, if only. Right, let's take this thing down. Oh my god, how many things are joining in? Yeah, it's very easy for Fogbeast fights to get out of hand very quickly. Well, I completely whiffed that. Right, the Fogbeast is down. That is a good start. It looks like their levels go back down as well when it dies. So that's good. The benefit of fighting them, though, is because you end up fighting so many enemies, you get a shit ton of treasure out of it. Okay, I assume there's a cave around here that I can use to get to the upper level. Yeah, this looks promising. This looks promising. Let's have a look round, shall we? And if it's not the way, there are at least some ether crystals here. And green ones are pretty good. Oh! Right, that guy might... Okay, the little guys are going to aggro me, never mind. But yeah, speaking of Infinite, I forget, how did his story end? Because while I did enjoy your Forces stream, I did kind of just blank on a lot of the story. Because it was a bit nonsense. Oh, it didn't, right. Right, this guy's nearly dead. There we go. So he was written out of the story without an ending and not killed. Just like Gael'gar then. Ooh, agility up 4. That's decent. I'm glad I came in this cave. Is this the way? This is the way. Yeah, I mean, obviously I've since acknowledged him. Oh my god. Obviously I've since acknowledged him since then, but I'd really rather not. I must admit, after playing Future Connected, I hadn't done that side quest initially, so I didn't know that side quest dealt with him. So I assumed he was set up to come back in Xenoblade 3 as like the main villain or something. And I was just so not looking forward to it because of that. Thankfully I found out about the side quest and was like, oh, okay. Don't have to worry about Gael'gar anymore. Yeah, that is a better place to at least deal with him. Like, I think we're about halfway through now, and Gael'gar's already been dealt with. Right, Mr. Nopon. Qualified, certified, never not ain't not pumpified. Ponspector Setset his name, surveying new lands his game. You see ropey bridge that connect to enormous stone pillar over there, boss. Setset have irrepressible urge to stand on terrace of bridge and give voice to own determination and pumpedness. But they're already Rogal on terrace, and they showing Setset lots of aggro. Why have beef with Setset? Rogal need to chill out. Setset is just live own truth. Sometimes Nopon bro just gotta shout. Setset make earnest request. Please do as Setset ask. If Setset not can shout determination from terrace, life is over. Right then, where are these big birds? Right, probably be easier to walk from here. Wait, right, it's this way. I nearly just walked off the cliff thinking it was the way forward. Because I'm a genius. Man, the shoulder really is pretty. They did such a good job updating this area to match the Switch's Switch's graphical capabilities. I nearly said Switch's aesthetic. I don't think the Switch has a set aesthetic. Also, calling Force's story a bit nonsense is a bit of an understatement. Yeah, it's very nonsense. It's a nonsense story. Yeah, see, that's always disappointing. When it's just a crap concept, you don't really care, it's just crap. But when it's a good concept that's just let down by bad execution, it's just extra disappointing. Because it could have been something so much better, and then it just ends up not being that. Right. Thankfully, this landmark opened up right next to this Nopon. Oh, no, never mind. I have to climb up again. Ugh. How dare the game make me actually play it. Up we go. It's a little bit precarious. That was tight, boss. So much strong. Setset moved to manly salty tears. Now Setset can go to terrace in peace. Bear with Setset 1 minute. Shouting out of blood, sweat and tears of determination conclude with success. You the boss. I hope I was of some help. Miss Melly worked so hard, Kino give pat on back. I'm honoured that you think so, but you were the true inspiration here, Kino. Set feel connected to you by unbreakable thread of destiny, boss. Gonna hang out with the crowd until we find Chief 1-1, okay? Okay! Right, how many Pond Spectres is that now? During journey to Biona's shoulder, Chief 1-1 took Set aside and said, Set, Chief have great trust in you. Set not so easily trusting as that, so not quite believe in Chief 100%. That why Set gotta see for Set self that Chief 1-1 get up to. Anyway, Set counting on you, boss. Right. That's 2/3 of them. 8 out of 12. Meh? Other Pond Spectres? Sure thing, boss. Set got red hot tip for ya. Should check this place, no kidding. Right, are there any that I can easily do? Oh my god, there's a ton of side quests over there. Guess that'll keep me busy between streams. There's one down there. I'll be going there later. Right, can I do this quiet moment by the lab? Oh, Prison Green Hill would have been much cooler than Sandy Green Hill.
Miss Tyrea seem like difficult sort of person to deal with.
Difficult, huh? Maybe so. But she's still far more mellow than before.
Miss Melia and Miss Tyrea know each other from where?
Well, it's a little complicated to explain.
Complicated how?
I'm just not quite sure where to begin. For one, Tyrea and I had never met until 1 year ago.
Houses too far apart, or...?
I was not allowed to venture outside. Moreover, I never even knew of her existence. She, on the other hand, seemed to know about me. We never met because work had been busy.
But how Miss Melia never know her? If sisters, then of course she'd know.
That's true. How can I explain this? Tyrea and I have separate parents. Different fathers and different mothers, both.
Meme! In same boat as Nene and Kino, then!
Just like you and Kino, Tyrea and I are not related by blood. But we had a half-brother with whom we shared a parent each.
Half-brother?
No parents in common, but a brother we are both related to. Therefore, Tyrea and I are not exactly complete strangers.
Meh! Brain of Nene's starting to melt!
I'm sorry. I did say it's complicated.
Nene does not understand. If both have same brother, why cannot be one family together?
Our parents being different, I and Tyrea have led very different lives. We never even met, let alone behaved as a family. Neither knows how to relate to the other, and so we struggle on.
It sounds like Miss Melia and Miss Tyrea both feeling more like Kino.
How do you mean?
Kino also not taught to anyone at first. Very hidey shy.
I don't think I'd call myself or Tyrea shy, exactly.
If want to become good friends, but not know how to put in action, then it's exactly same. But as can see for self, now Nene and Kino super best of friends.
Do tell, how did you two achieve that? Would you teach me the way, please?
Answer is clear as day. Nene prescribed lots of play.
Play?
Also, sharing of yummy snacks and sleep together in same bed. If do that, become family in wink of eye.
I'm not sure I can do that with Tyrea. seems like a lot.
Meh! Nene patience is exhaust! Miss Melia want to be sisters with Miss Tyrea or not?
Yes. I would really like that, I think.
So, now is best and only chance. No time for hemmings and hawings.
Best and only. Perhaps you're right.
Okay, then now Miss Melia go and say, "Hey, Sister Bun, come play."
Right now? I need some time to compose myself.
Oh, if Miss Melia must, but have to promise to ask soon.
Yes, I will. One day very soon.
Hey, Aqua, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? How was your stream? You had a conversation just like this yesterday with someone. Or maybe it was a hallucination. Maybe you saw a vision of the future. Maybe that's what happened. It would be very on brand for this game. Right. Are there any other quiet moments I can do? So there's 2 still locked off. Ooh. Melia and Tyrea, eh? That'd be an interesting one to do. And then a Melia and Kino one. I wonder if this one on Junks is available now. Yes, that one is. Awesome.
Oh, such very depressed.
What is it, Kino? Has something happened?
Miss Melly.
Why the sighing? It's unlike the bright, bubbly Kino I know.
What? Kino not allowed to be moody? It's sensitive, especially at age of now.
I see. Then I hope you'll forgive me. So something worrying you? Anything you care to discuss with me?
Doubt if can help. But maybe Miss Melly have some advice.
Oh, very well. In that case, I'm all ears.
Kino follow Miss Melly and Shaw calls Skulky like to come with.
Yes, quite.
But at start, Kino never think Kino come to such very far away place. That why, when Kino leave, Kino not say bye-bye to Mama Pon. If Kino come back now, there's sure to be heck to pay. And Mama Pon angry, wants to look like Chewy Toy. Just thought of remember makes Moo go plunge.
Did Oka really have such force of character? But don't fret. It's only because she worries about you. That intensity is nothing but a sign that you are loved dearly, Kino.
Miss Melly sure?
Yes. I'd say she only scolds you because she cares.
Mama Pon get angry because love. Kino not really understand.
Look at it this way. Kino, you are her beloved son. If you were hurt, Oka would be sad, would she not? Therefore, when she scolds you, it's to try and ensure that you don't put yourself in harm's way. So, do not think it cruelty.
Kino no. Everything resolved if Miss Melly just asked Mama Pon to tone down harsh when angry at Kino. If do that, even Mama Pon may become a bit gentle upon.
No, that I cannot do.
Mama, why no?
You really need me to explain. Isn't it the mark of a hero pond to take responsibility for their own actions? At least I believe Ricky did, to an extent. If you wanted to come with us, you should have asked Ricky and Oka's permission to begin with. Don't you think that's what a hero pond ought to do?
Mama!
You'll find as you go through life, similar situations may reoccur. If they do, and if you act the way you did this time, nobody will acknowledge you as a true hero pond.
Mama! Miss Melly's so stern. Kino admit defeat. Sneaking onto boat was naughty behavior.
Kino, once you realize you have done wrong, you must reflect on it and rectify it as soon as you can. If you let the chance slip you by, you may not get another.
Kino got it, Miss Melly. From now, Kino promised to never follow friends or sneaky skulky again. We'll follow friends proudly.
Oh. It seems I didn't explain properly after all. What you did wrong was to cause Oka undue concern. So you'll have to accept your punishment, put time into self-reflection, and next time, simply do better. That is the behavior that will let you grow on your path as a mighty hero.
Understood. Kino promise.
I wonder if he really understood.
Oh, Kino. He's adorable. Right. Guess it's time to carry on with this story then. Do better. Melia 2020. Right. Can I do this quiet moment over here while I'm heading towards the main objective? No, I can't. Wonderful. Just trying to see if I could see any islands down in the ocean, but it looks like I can't. I was wondering if maybe we could see the island that Colony 9 is now on. They could have put a cool rock as a landmark. Yes, they could have done, but they didn't. They didn't because they hate me.
Hello, dearest.
Yes! Ah, the guard at the ramparts told you, didn't he? He and my late friend were on good terms. Naturally, I had to regale the man with tales of my friend's escapades. I believe the one that may be of particular interest to you is the time this friend, a Hyentia man, discovered a crystal. He was a real go-getter, that man, always traipsing around exploring from the day he set foot on the shoulder. He would tell me all sorts of stories from his adventures to entertain little old me. I remember it like yesterday. The sky was a brilliant blue, birds were singing. I'd come to pay my respects at the graveyard like any other day. And then, along he came with the biggest smile on his face, and took out an object wrapped in cloth. Said he'd found a strange crystal alongside an ether deposit. And what a light it gave off. The cloth it was wrapped in wasn't enough to stop it shining through. Ah, it was a sight to behold. The core was translucent, yet it gave off a pale glow, warm, yet somehow ice-cold. It was like being bathed in turquoise sunlight. I'd never seen anything more beautiful, and I don't believe I ever will. Sadly, it dwindled to nothing in a matter of minutes. If there'd been anything left of it, I would have kept it as a memento, I'm sure. I remember him telling me how incredibly large the deposit was, drooping down from the ceiling above. From his description, I imagine it might have looked something like a stalactite, which is why I'm convinced that it must have been in some sort of cavern. And despite the deposit's size, the crystal he'd retrieved fit comfortably in the palm. It must have been formed over a long period of time. Ideally, he could have told you exactly where it was located. But I'm afraid that's not possible, because he's sleeping here quite peacefully now, and cannot really be disturbed. I'm sorry I wasn't able to show you the exact location, my dears. Still, I hope that my little anecdote was of some use to you. I pray that you too will be able to find what you seek. Lady Sarja, we are grateful for your confiding in us. We will have to report these findings back to Radzim. Thankfully, Radzim is very close to a landmark. Radzim's a good guy like that. Might have to go refill my drink in a moment. God, I'm getting through drinks really quickly during streams at the moment.
Something on your mind?
So that's how things are. It seems we owe Miss Sarja and her friend a debt of gratitude for the valuable information they provided us. It's just my conjecture, but the crystal may have been highly responsive to heat and sublimated when exposed to sunlight. It's fascinating, isn't it? I have to say its properties are quite unusual. And I agree with Sarja. I think that it would be found in a cave, like she said. So the soldier said he'd already searched Nerthis Necropolis, huh? Alright, let's think of other options then. If you follow Fime Lane, which breaks off from Tullis Way towards the northwest, you'll reach the Forbidden Hushland. It's a dangerous place though, so it hasn't been mapped out very thoroughly. Nevertheless, there is meant to be a cave-like location thereabouts. The man who found the crystal must have been a formidable swordsman. It may be from him that news of the cave's existence reached us. Very worthy. I pray that you find a high ether crystal there indeed. You're the only ones we can rely on to harvest it, I'm afraid. Good luck. And if you do find a high ether crystal, be careful to keep it away from strong light as you carry it back. Yes, I do need a picture. That's a very good idea, actually. Right, I'm going to take this moment to go get myself a drink. I will be back in just a minute. Bye. Well, you'll be happy to know, Blunter, I didn't die, but I'm pretty sure I did just put my back out while I was walking back from the sink, so I half died. Oh, God, that really hurt. Right. So, is there anything else I can do right now? I wonder, maybe while I'm here in Grandel, I can do the quiet moment up here. Okay, guess it's on the next level. Gotta keep on climbing. I did not know there were enemies up here. That's a new one. Ah, here we go. Okay, no, can't do that one. Alright, in that case, let's carry on with the story then. Hold on. I'd be better off going to there. The benefits of doing side questing off streams. I've already walked half the route I need to go. Right, if I remember correctly, there's a ton of really annoying Fogbeasts around here. And I'd like to try and avoid them if I can. And I think I can see them off in the distance. Okay, these ones aren't Fogbeasts. Ah, no, there's a Fogbeast. That's the one I'm thinking of. So, Sartorial Tortors are quite hard to deal with on their own. And one of them's a Fogbeast. Really don't fancy fighting them. Which side is its head? I think I want to go this way round. Don't mind me, just passing through. Just passing through. Oh, that's a unique monster Fogbeast. Oh, God. Yeah, I definitely don't want to deal with that. Screw that. Things have gotten very creepy all of a sudden. I'll talk to the Pond Spectre in just a moment. I saw an Ether Crystal around here that I'd like to get. I love how the red Ether Crystals look. They're so bright, they stand out so well. The Ether Crystals are definitely one thing the remake really, really improved on. Like, they look fantastic. Qualified, certified, deified. Pond Spectre Nonona is name. But what is in name? Ahem, it seemed fate ordained us to meet. Laws of space-time converge on single point. For one of Pond Spectre blood cannot but happen. Time is nigh. After eons of wait, dreams soon come to fruition. Cut down miscreant. Thingamajigger 13 must fall. Let this act fan flames of rebellion and upturn world of shambles. Meh? Friends want to know more about Thingamajigger 13 and why world is in shambles. Now is not time nor place for expositioning. Firstly, must make pact with Nonona, and to do so must slay odious fiends that lie beyond. Beslayal of one untidy surely lead friends to original proof. Then, and only then, may friends begin on path to reaching true lore. What the fuck is this guy talking about? Threads of fateliness, please to weave werble winding way. I genuinely have no idea what the hell he's going on about. I don't remember that quest at all. And I know I've definitely done it, because I got all the Pond Spectres before. God, this place is super creepy. Like, the no music is just... Right, it's not so creepy anymore. Yeah, I think they'd do that too. Perchance you are very right about that.
A magnificent strike, Nene.
You can't just say perchance. You try and stop me.
Victory is sweetest when you can share it.
Never give up, Spirit is hereupon way. Did Nene knock off socks?
Yeah, oh, I don't like the no music not playing. Oh, that is very eerie. I think it would be fine if there wasn't that background noise as well. But like the wind just makes it worse. Oh my god, go away.
Roaring thunder! Your fighting spirit is mine.
More enemies than before.
I feel the ether building within me. The source of all life.
Okay, this plasma dinos is going down.
On Spectres, we are victorious.
Easy peasy.
More! Kino plus psychics are non-defeatable.
You know, I never checked this quest to see what Thingamajigger 13 was. It looks like it's where I'm going. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for that then. God, these guys do not want to leave me alone, do they? I guess they're very keen to die. And I think it's about time I showed off the third Union Strike, because I've not done that yet.
Perspectives, do it now!
That one's really cute. I like that one. I was hoping to avoid you two. I didn't do a very good job of it.
Focus your attack. Kino will do. Nene hear you. Healy bullet. Feather swing. Almost there. Summon flare. And hit all eyes on
Down you go.
Kino. That's very nifty. Inspiring. I shall do my best too.
Just the quad wing left, and quad wings aren't very strong. Boom.
Nene need more. More. Never give up. Spirit is hereupon way.
Oh, that's a big boy over there. He's not too powerful though. He's only level 70. I was expecting him to be like level 90 or something. Although his footsteps are really adding to the creepy atmosphere. Oh, God. Oh, there's a Fogbeast one. Oh, I want nothing to do with that. Don't mind me, just passing through. Yeah, I don't like fighting Fogbeasts in this. They're very annoying. Ooh. That's Prison Island music. Didn't expect that to play here. Honestly, I'm surprised by how much of this I don't remember. I don't remember this place at all.
Why Mr. Shulk stopped so sudden?
I was just thinking about the cave near Colony 9. Do you know it, Nene? It's called Tephra Cave.
Nene no place. Nene tag along once with group of hum-hum. Went to fetch ether cylinders.
I've done that too sometimes. Went with Ryan a couple of times.
Mama, hooray for twinsies! Nene went there during rebuilding effort.
So you did your part to help Nene. Thanks for that.
It not thing that need thanks per se. Just doing civic duty. Must stay friends and work together. With all peoples that live in world.
That's right.
But folk here have lot of angry scuffles. Fight between neighbors bad. Should watch Nene and Kino. Learn to everyone play nice.
Well, I wouldn't say the people here are enemies exactly. They just don't know how to work out their feelings.
That just fancy way of saying fighting?
It's not exactly like fighting. Both sides do understand each other, but their paths took them in different directions.
What Mr. Shulk mean?
If the two sides had simply hated each other, they wouldn't just leave. They'd try to drive the other side out by force. But that's not what they did. They still have common ground to stand on. And Melia's here now. They just need some time to mull things over.
Mr. Shulk is very kind person. Very different from Mama Pon. When Nene and Kino get into bad fight, Mama Pon spank first, then ask questions. Nene and Kino always in tears, but always say sorries and make up with hug. End of end, friendship become much stronger. Being friends mean a whole lot more fun, and more fun is more good. Also, everyone in Colony 9 was friends from start.
Well, that's because everyone there was working to help rebuild. We all share the same dream.
But dreams of people here all really all that different from each other.
For now, I guess. But Melia's doing the best she can, and we need to as well.
Nene understand. Nene will wait until Miss Melia make dreams of everyone mushed together as one. But if dream of Miss Melia not go through to everyone, in that case, Nene will give vicious spankings, and no one spared about Mr. Shulk?
What? Me as well? Just promise to be gentle.
So we've had all the quiet moments that tell you how good of a father Ricky is. And now we're on to the ones that tell you how bad of a mother Ricky's wife is. Interesting. Yeah, I really don't remember this place. Oh. So level 73 Arachno unique monster. I think I'll avoid that. Well, that'll be the ether crystal deposit one. That is a very grand looking one. Oh, I'm gonna have to go through them, aren't I? Yep, here we go.
Let's focus our efforts.
Right, let's take out these smaller ones first. If Nene could do her job and take the aggro, please, that would be grand. Alright, let's whip out a Monado Buster. Boom. Where did those guys come from? They can't just join in. They can't just do that. That's very rude. Right, it's probably time for a Union Strike then. Oh, I fucked that one up. Oh god, I really fucked that one up. I'm a bit too trigger happy on my button presses. It did kill them all though, so if they all died, was it really fucked up? Maybe I was just having mercy on them. Right, am I going to be able to sneak past these two? Probably not. Yeah, no, definitely not.
Let's focus our efforts.
Oh, that guy over there is going to wander on over, isn't he? I can see... Oh, god damn it. There aren't even any Fogbeasts around and everyone's joining in anyway. Let's get a backslash. Nice. Yeah, let's get him with Monado Eater. I don't think I unlocked Eater in the base game. Because I think it's locked behind a side quest. I love Nene's face in that one. Oh, she looks so smug. Oh, I left a chest down there. I would like to claim that. There's probably nothing important in it, but I want it anyway. Right, let's get these crystals. Although I think I'm going to have to go through Mr. Big Boy over here. Yep. There ain't no getting past him. Oh, we made quick work of him. Right, there's the crystal. What about this deposit, though? Agility down, that's okay. Bleed attack, that's not bad. Haste is pretty good. Topple plus is decent. I would really like some agility up. That's the best one I could get out of them. Oh. Oh. There really is just an enemy called Thingamajigger 13. Next to Ravager Apelpicia. Two very different names there. Oh, I might not get this Pond Spectre. I really don't feel like dealing with a level 77 unique monster with 3 other enemies around it. That thing is 5 levels higher than me. And I don't think I can isolate the enemy that I want. Because those other 2 are looking directly at it. I could try. Yeah, pull the guards away. Okay.
Take this! Let's focus our efforts.
Kino will do. May they hear you.
Okay, this might be okay. Alright, let's break him. Hey, Saber! Welcome on in. How you doing today? Yeah, it's going alright. I'm currently trying to work out how to deal with a unique monster 5 levels higher than me.
Perspectives, do it now!
Find trigger!
Okay, that's the guards down. Now maybe I can lure Thingamajigger without luring the unique monster. One can only hope. Come on. Come over here. That's it. Oh, it's gonna work. Yeah, I'm very good, thank you. Right, backslash. Okay, he's nearly dead. Oh shit, I'm dazed. That's not good. Can someone help, please? Guys. I think Nene was trying to get to me, but she was stuck. Right, let's go back to Nonona then. Please tell me Nonona is near a landmark. Yes, she is. Or he. I don't think they specified Nonona's gender. At last, long-awaited desire of Nonona is fulfilled. Now, present proof that friends wrested from grasp of one untidy, and bring light to world of shambles. Meh? Friends understand words coming out of mouth of Nonona, but not meaning. Just give license of Nonona back, please. Meh! Nonona, no! Since ancient time of immemori, brethren have sought to reach fabled yonderland. Only worthy Nopon may follow as adherents of Oracle 1-1. But Nonona see truthiness. Oracle 1-1 is savior chosen by old-time legacy. Memo that Nonona pick up in Archaeology Center said as much. Must be accurate, more or less. Find 1-1. Bestow upon 1-1 this most divine revelation from beyond veil. Only then will door of feasibility open. Threads of thateliness, please to weave, Werble winding way, Wenderly. Again, I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Meher! Location of other underlings. Nonona see, vaguely. Check here. What an interesting Nopon. Okay then, back to Radzim.
So now all we need to do is modify the weapon to incorporate the crystals.
Radzim, sir! Fogbeasts have broken through the gates!
They're through.
If only they'd waited a few hours. Shulk, defending Grandel is our priority. Follow me.
Right.
We shall deal with the intruders. You get the villagers to safety.
Okay.
Teelan, you stay put.
Gotcha!
Okay, this is coming up much sooner than I expected. I'm a lot closer to the end than I thought.
We're here to help.
This rabble won't stand a chance, not against the big one. We'll keep the small fry off your back.
All right. You go no further.
Yeah.
Flee for life is no use. Kino make you full of holes. And Nene teach you better manners.
Right, here we go. Big Fogbeast boss time.
We can definitely do this.
Let's get break going. Nice. And a daze. Boom. Let's get a backslash in. God, I am really fucking up these Union strikes. There we go. Salvage that one.
Evelyn did enough for one day.
Seal the gates.
We beat them this time, but the numbers are against us. I hate to say it, but if you'd already left when the attack happened, we'd be smoke.
Fog King must go. Down with Fog King. Situation is tough.
I agree.
Melia?
I'll do it. I will bring the companions back to lend you aid.
They won't agree. You know they despise us.
They must see the danger. They will understand what needs to be done. Yea. As soldiers of the High Entia, they know it's their solemn duty. I swear it. I will bring them back with me. Please. Trust me, Radzim.
I'll be right here, trusting and waiting.
Tyrea,
Yeah. Hurry up and go.
but I haven't even...
Defend this place until I return. Those are your orders, right? Though we're short-handed as it is.
Will you be okay?
Just go, before I change my mind.
Thank you. We'll be quick.
Movement! Multiple big uns confirmed!
Impossible! More already! If the rift grows any wider than it is now, Grandel is lost. We must hurry. Come, follow me.
You head straight for the Cape.
What are you saying? This will take all of us.
I know exactly what my orders are here. I hope I don't have to remind you what yours are.
But that's...
You said it yourself. If the rift grows any wider, there's no way we'll be able to hold this place alone anyway. This is our last chance to enlist the Companion's aid.
Tyrea,
Radzam is trusting you with this. Now you put your trust in me.
come on. We make for the Companion's Cape.
Right, well, I think that's actually where I'm going to call it for today. There's really not much of the game left. I can definitely get it done next time, and that'll give me plenty of time to finish off all the quiet moments next time as well. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I will be back tomorrow with some Splatoon 3. Then, I'll be back possibly on Monday with some Minecraft with Ben and Sam over on Ben's channel. That does depend how Ben's feeling, though, as he has been feeling a bit ill at the moment. And then I'll be back next Saturday with the finale of Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye!